I bought a Land Rover Discovery too. Let's talk about it. If you're not new to my channel, then you know that I talk about mental health a lot. Buying this car was a lot more than just buying a car. Yeah. Okay, let's start from the beginning. If you are not a new subscriber, I'm sure you've been wondering where I've been. It's been probably over half a month since I posted my last video, and there's a reason for it. I didn't just get lazy. I don't know if you can tell, but I am sick again, so there's that. I feel like I can't escape it. It's never ending. This time around, again, just a common cold, but I feel like it's every other day. One day I'll feel like I'm finally getting better, and then the next day, literally, it feels like somebody is holding their fingers down on my nose and I cannot breathe. So bear with me. I might need to blow my nose a few times throughout this, so yeah. Anyways, other than being sick, I go through phases, and they are like clockwork. I would say about the same time every year, I sink into a depression. And some years are easier than others as to pulling myself out of it. And some years are harder. And I have been depressed recently. And with my depression, my anxiety and my stress amplify a lot. My left eye has been perpetually twitching for over a month now. And 2 years ago, my left eye specifically, at some point, both eyes, but yes, my left eye a couple years ago was twitching for probably 4 months straight, and it started again. No matter how much extra sleep I get, it's purely just, it's stress. Stress. So definitely, yeah, buying a new car should help with that, right? Yeah, the way my brain works, I will never understand. Also buying a very old 24-year-old car should definitely help with stress, right? Here's the thing, when I sink down into these, hold on, I'm gonna have to retrain myself and talking to the camera while people are walking past me. Yeah, so anyways, as I was saying, when I get into these major depressive lows, see, the thing is I'm kind of always depressed, and I have been since I was in middle school. I think that's when I was first diagnosed with it. So depression is familiar for me. Unfortunately, when depression is that familiar, things like the feeling of happiness and being excited feel unfamiliar. And those things can tend to feel kind of uncomfortable, in all honesty, which sucks, because it's the lingering thought in the back of your head of, when is this going to end? When is this good feeling going to end? So depression, you know, it's a comfortable feeling, unfortunately. And there are times where it does become somewhat unbearable, but since it is a comfortable, not necessarily comfortable, but a feeling that I'm used to, when it heightens, my brain kind of goes into hyperdrive on how to just level myself back out to the level of depression that I'm used to handling. So basically, what I'm trying to get at is, my brain told me I need a really big dopamine hit to pull myself out of this one. And how do I do that? What better way to fuel that than spending a lot of money and buying a car? One of my dream cars, nonetheless. Will I regret it later on? Maybe. Do I regret it right now? No. Am I happy? Eh. I mean, I'm happy that I have it. I'm still depressed though. So, yeah, there's that. I'm like trying to figure out a way to navigate exactly how I've been feeling, and it's not easy, honestly. Because I feel like when I'm in these moods and in this mental state, it's all over the place, honestly. And the way I explain it to people, I feel like most people don't really understand. You could say it's a manic episode. I don't know. Usually when I'm in these more low depressive moods, changing my hair color will be the thing that can pull me out of it, but here I am without pink hair and I still needed something bigger. Much bigger. Yeah, you could say it's quite the upgrade from my 2016 soccer mom car. I love that car and I still have it. I didn't get rid of it. I still needed a reliable car in my life. So yeah, this is just like a little add-on for character development, I suppose. Why else would I have done this to myself? Anyways, I guess I could just give you guys a tour now. I hope you guys understand kind of what I just explained to you and how I've been feeling. I don't necessarily have anything truly to be depressed about other than the current state of the world, which I try to not dwell on too much, but some days are harder than others. But yeah, everybody, meet Fern. Fern, meet everybody. She is a 2002 Land Rover Discovery. In, I gotta say, pretty dang good condition. I just got a cassette to USB-C adapter so I can actually listen to music. My dad bought me this little disco ball for the disco, so yeah. I'm hoping that this is going to be my little family's new adventure vehicle. Yeah, I really don't know what to say. I'm still a little in shock, honestly, that I did this. But honestly, once I have an idea in my brain that I need something or that my life would be better in some way if I would do something, I just do it. Even if there's repercussions, I have to make it happen, and it needs to happen relatively within that moment. Otherwise, I hyperfixate on it regardless, but I will be distraught about it until it gets done. Like moving to Washington. I've wanted to move to Washington since I was a teenager. Anyways, like I was saying, I feel like moving to a different state is a bigger commitment. You have to save up more for it. You have to do a lot of research. And yeah, and I feel like life also, there's a lot of things that can get in the way that prevents you from doing that. Buying a car, I feel like is also a very big commitment, but yet here I am. I really don't know what to say. Like, part of my brain is like, what did you do? What do you mean? What do I do?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
And the other half of my brain is like, girl, you did it. You did that. Go you. YOLO. So I don't know, you know? We're amidst World War III right now. And who knows how much longer the world is going to be the way it is. It could get better, it could get worse. And if by chance it gets worse, at least I can say that I, at one point in my life, owned one of my dream cars. And very soon, hoping to be taking it out on its first camping adventure. I don't know. I feel like life is too short to say no. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I'm like trying to think of, I'm trying to rationalize it in my brain right now. And I feel a little crazy. I do. I feel a little crazy sitting in this thing right now, but it's a good crazy. I'm hoping. And you guys will not be the judge of that. If there's any judging here, immediately blocked. Because I don't want to hear it. Anyways, I feel like I could probably blab on about this car for a while. I can tell you guys a little bit about my plans. These back seats, when they lay down, they do not fully lay down. So, like, they don't completely lay flat to the trunk of the car. So I will have to build some kind of platform to level it out from the back, which shouldn't be too difficult. I've been watching a lot of videos on how to build a platform. I've even seen people that will completely remove the internal, like, siding of the back of the Rover and do a whole kitchen setup along with a bed and then storage underneath the bed. I don't really need the whole kitchen thing. I would love to just have a big bed space with some storage underneath it. Eventually, it would be lovely to get a pop-up tent on the roof of the car so then we could just have the entire back area be for storage. Because if it's just a bed in the back, it would be enough for me and my little family, but if I ever wanted to bring my dog, I don't really know how that would work out. So if we did the pop-up tent, I think that would work out better for all of us. So yeah, anyways, I know that this started out as a hiking channel, where I would kind of just talk about whatever was on my mind. And this is still definitely going to be that. I had always had intentions of eventually camping. I've never camped by myself before, so pretty soon I am going to do a video where I camp alone for the first time. I will probably eventually do a video where I go backpacking for the first time, car camping for the first time, a lot of first times, and I think this car is just going to be the start of what gets all of that done. So if you have already subscribed to me and have been along for the journey thus far, I'm so sorry that I've been MIA for a few weeks. Like I said, it's been a little bit of a nightmare in here. So I'm really hoping to feel better physically because I'm so sick right now, and get back out on the trail, take you guys along with the journey of the build that I end up doing in here. And we could go on some epic adventures from this point on, because the weather's only getting warmer. Spring has sprung. The time has changed today. Sun does not set until like 7:30, which is crazy. I feel like our 4 p.m. sunsets were just a few weeks ago. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited that, I don't know, that I have a car that is capable of going down some roads that my Escape could not. Because I've been down a few dirt roads that has, you know, you have to like drive down that dirt road for like 5 miles just to get to the trailhead, and there's a bunch of like potholes all over the place, big rocks. Yeah, my other car was not happy. So this car should and will be capable of taking me anywhere I would like to go. I will eventually need to get some beefier tires, so that is on the list. I would like to replace the brakes because I just don't know when they were replaced last. I didn't really see it on the Carfax at all. They could have done them themselves, but no harm in doing them again, or at least just checking them out. But yeah, anyways, let's take her for a ride. One last little look. I am planning on getting a new tire cover for her eventually. All right. Ugh. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I just wanted to catch up with you and let you know all of what I've been up to. If you are at all interested in seeing what it's like to build this out into a camper, kind of, and you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that button. And we will be taking her on many adventures very, very soon. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little adventure today. More of a little chit chat, I guess you could say. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.